Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the assembly of your cute little light up snow globe that you've got a little LED light in that you can just press and it switches on and off. So I'm going to show you how to do the assembly for this. In your kit you will get all of the components for this piece. So you're going to get your front panel, your back panel, your spacer, your design. You can choose whichever one of the designs you want to paint and use inside your snow globe, and the other two you can use for anything else. You're going to get some of my wood glue. Then you're going to get the dome for your little light, the actual electronics for the LED light, and then you're also going to receive the battery that you need to use for this. So let me show you guys how to assemble all of this so that you can have your own cute little light. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is paint your pieces. So paint your back and then whichever design you want to use inside your little light up snow globe, and paint your front, and then we're going to start the assembly. Now what you need to decide as well is whether you want to make this a standing one, or if you're going to use it on cards, then you don't need to use the little hanging pieces. But if you are going to use the hanging pieces, just pop them out and then glue these two together. So you'll have some glue in your kit as well, which is just a very strong wood glue. So I'm just going to take some glue out with my little detail stick, and then I'm just going to pop some glue on. Just turn that around, and then I'm going to pop the other piece on top. Oh, let me put this out of the way. And then I'm going to just make sure that it is nice and level. If you've got some bulldog clips, you can put them on just to keep them in place. I didn't put mine ready, so I'm just going to make sure that they are lined up nicely, and then I'm going to put them to the side so they can dry. Then the next thing that you want to do is add your little LED light. So we're first going to put the battery in and just make sure that the light works. So I've tested all of these before I've posted them out, but we're just going to double check just in case something happened in the post. Pop your battery in and then make sure that all 5 of the lights work, and then you can go ahead and take away, oh, my battery stuck the little flap in, so let me just get the battery out again. I need this little flap. I did this the wrong way around. Let's get that flap off and then pull that away, and then we can go ahead and stick this on. So just make sure the circle is exactly the size of the circle. So all you need to do is just make sure you get it nice and level and lined up. There you go, and just press that down. Okay, and then I'm going to slot my battery in, because once the battery is in, it is in. There we go. And then we're going to stick this piece on. That's going to be the spacer, to be able to make sure that the electronics here has some space to live in. So again, just with your glue and a detail stick, or you can use a brush if there's a brush that you're going to throw away. Just go around the edge and just add some glue. You don't need a thick layer of this glue. I specifically include this for you guys because it is the best, and you'll see with those top hanging pieces, within a minute or two the glue is, or the pieces are stuck together well enough for you to be able to go ahead and move on to the next step. So then I'm just going to slot that over very carefully, and again just make sure I line it up nicely. Okay, just going to pick it up quickly and just get some excess glue. If you are allergic to glues, just make sure you wear gloves, but as you can see I'm not wearing gloves because I work with the glue so much that I know it's not going to affect me. Okay, now for this button, because of the space that I need in order for the mechanics here to work, or the electronics, not the mechanics, the button is going to be a little bit further away from this piece on the back. So all I suggest you do is just use a little bit of a foam pad. So I'm literally just going to cut just a little square off, And I'm just going to stick that on there, which will help you to press the button, and then you can leave it on, or you can take off the little sticky piece. If you take it off, it just means that the foam pad piece will stay in its place. Okay, and then the next thing that you want to do is stick down your little robin, or if you do the little deer or the gingerbread man. Now you can't do it completely to the bottom because of the little dome. So what I do is I put it in, and then I will put my dome on and just hold my dome in place. Just get it over the lights. Drop the little robin down, and then I can basically see the bottom of the branch needs to be in line with the snow. So then I'm going to stick that down. So again, I'm just going to use a little bit of my glue and just stick him down. Again, you don't need a lot of glue. This is a bad habit of mine, but it works, and it gives me that satisfaction of pulling it off when it's dried. I don't know if anybody else enjoys that. And I'm just going to stick him down, making sure that bottom branch is by the start of the snow. Okay, and while that dries, I'm going to take the dome. So the dome has got a protective layer and a sticky ring around it. So all I'm going to do with my detail stick is just lift that up, and then I'll be able to stick that down. So you want to stick it down on top of the LEDs. Let's move mine down a little bit. Let's do that again. And that's better. And then this has also got a protective film on, so you just need to just pull that off so it's nice and shiny. And then next thing is I'm going to put on this top sheet. So oops, I forgot that I got the I forgot that I'd done that, but it's fine because it's in the right spot anyway. And all I'm going to do now is just on the edge. In fact, it's actually better if you put the glue on this edge, because then you put it in the right place. So just add the glue to the edge, and again it just needs to be a really thin layer. You don't need to do a very big thick layer. And the nice thing is that you can use this for a card, or you can use it to hang up, or you can let it just stand on its own. It's whatever you want it to be. Even if there's some glue that peels or pushes out on the edge, it doesn't matter because it dries clear. And then I'm going to take the top lid, and I'm now going to stick that on. And for this I would suggest you use clips, so I might have to go fetch mine. Just to put pressure on, because of that little foam pad, it's not going to lie completely flat. See, there's a space in between, but the foam pad is there so that when you need to switch your little light on and off, it does that easier. I did one without the foam pad and it didn't work that well. So okay, let me get some clips quickly so I can clip this down. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of my trusty clips that I always use. I'm just going to put some around the edges, just to keep that together. And then you can see now you can, oh, okay, I think it's because it's pressed. Yeah. Okay, and while that dries, I'm going to make this into a hanging one. So this will fit right at the top here. It's not all 3 layers wide. I specifically did it so that there's a space. So you can just center that off. So I'm just going to add some glue onto this. There you go. Really, really bad habit. And then I'm going to stick that on the top. And I'm just going to leave it there for about 2 minutes. I'll come back in 2 minutes and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, I waited for about 5 minutes, so you can see that's kind of stuck there now. I did put it a bit skew, so I might have to, let me see if I can remove it. I'll redo that, but you get the idea. Just make sure that yours is in the right place, not like I just did. But I will stick it back on again. And that glue there is going to dry clear, so you can take your clips off and just let it dry naturally now, and then you have your little light. Look how cute that is. How adorable is that? And if you hang it on the Christmas tree, and then in the evenings you can switch it on and it will shine quite cute. And then you can just switch it off when you go to bed to save your battery. Unfortunately, the battery will be stuck in there, so when it runs out of battery, it's out of battery. You can't replace the battery. I haven't found a way to do a design where it doesn't, or that you can take it out, but I think it is gosh darn cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little assembly tutorial. If you did like this video, please give me a little follow and a thumbs up, I think it's called, on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.